All right. Well, let's go ahead and begin. Good afternoon and welcome. If you're looking for the Basic Coatings University Sport Floor Training webinar, you came to the right place. I'm your host, Jim Owen. I'm Product and Marketing Manager with Basic Coatings, and our presenter is Mr. Will Brown, Regional Manager out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I believe that's how you say it. So the purpose of the webinar today is we want to give you a sneak peek of some of the things that we're going to be doing during the class later in next month in March, and give you an opportunity to ask any questions that you might have. So if you do have questions, at the bottom of your screen there's a Q&A button. Just click that, type in your question, and then and we'll try to address any and all questions at the end of the webinar. So we want to make this brief, no more than 15-20 minutes. So with that, I'm going to kick the presentation over to Will, and he can share his screen. So bear with me here.
So we're going to start off with just a short video to kind of show you. It actually shows you our facility and some of the processes that we're going to do. We just come up with kind of a new way to accomplish some of the things. Sports lines and tinting and stuff based on our new Hypertone finish. I used to skin a cat in the earlier one, but there might be some cat lovers out there, so we're not going to say it's a better way to skin a cat, but it's almost like inventing a better mouse trap, maybe, unless there's mouse lovers out there. But anyway, we'll go on to the video, and it lasts about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll open it up to some questions and answers after that.
Hypertone stains are an incredibly versatile product that enable you to change the color of and tone wood floors in a variety of ways. In this video, we will show you a few different methods of using Hypertone stains. Hypertone stains can be used as a traditional wood floor stain with a richness, consistency, and depth of color not found in other stains. When compared to traditional solvent-based stains, Hypertone stains are low odor, easy to clean, and there are no concerns about spontaneous combustion and fires with discarded rags. In addition to these unique features, we are now extremely pleased to announce that Hypertone stains can be used as a tint additive in approved Basic Coatings water-based finishes. This new option changes the game and opens up all types of opportunities and solutions for wood flooring professionals, whether your projects are high-end residential, commercial, or sports floors. Imagine the benefits of adding Hypertone stain as a tint into your finish instead of having to use paint on your floors. When using Hypertone stains as a traditional wood flooring stain, prepare the floor using NWFA or MFMA guidelines. Vacuum and tack the floor to remove any dust or debris. As with most hardwood flooring stains, uniformly water popping is recommended to open the grain and allow more consistent, deeper, and richer color penetration. Since this product is a unique water-based formula, there is no need to wait for the floor to dry completely before beginning application of stain, but do not apply to flooring that has standing water or puddles. Apply stain directly to the floor using a roller in 3 to 4 foot strips, working across the floor with the grain. Use thick terry cloth rags to remove excess stain and blend to a uniform appearance. Once application of stain is complete, wait 15 to 20 minutes. Then allow increased and balanced air movement and fresh air exchange to help dry the stain. Once the stain is dry, apply an appropriate Basic Coatings sealer and finish. Please refer to the Basic Coatings Hypertone Stain Technical Data Sheet and hand application video for complete information on this application method. You can use Hypertone stains to tint approved Basic Coatings water-based finishes for sand and finish work, as well as screen and recoat jobs. Prepare the floor using NWFA or MFMA guidelines for sanding and/or screening. When using Hypertone stains as a tint, use only in specifically approved Basic Coatings water-based finishes. A complete list can be found in the Hypertone Stains Technical Bulletin. Wood flooring needs to have at least one coat of an approved Basic Coatings sealer before applying tinted finish. Allow the sealer to dry per instructions on the label. The amount of stain you add to the finish will depend on the color and level of opacity you want to achieve. However, we do not recommend exceeding a 1 to 10 stain to finish ratio. This translates to a maximum of 12.8 ounces of stain to a gallon of finish. When tinting finish, mix each product separately according to label directions prior to combining. Then combine the products by pouring into a container large enough to hold the materials. Then continue to blend with a stir stick until the products are mixed and uniform in color. Using a T-bar or trim pads will yield the best results. Avoid using a roller. Use care to apply the tinted finish in a uniform thickness. The initial coat of tinted finish can appear streaky. As you apply subsequent coats, the tinted finish should appear more uniform in color. 2 to 3 coats may be required to achieve the desired look. Hypertone stains are versatile enough to be used in place of paint for your sport flooring needs, including game lines. This is best accomplished using a professional-grade foam sleeve or paint pad. Apply Hypertone stains mixed with finish in a manner similar to paint. This includes abrading between coats, applying within 24 hours of a previous sealer or finish coat, and allowing adequate dry time before applying another coat on top. Coating procedures will vary based on the desired colors and opaqueness. However, most applications will likely require at least 2 coats. The benefits of using Hypertone stains to tint finish instead of using paints include the virtual elimination of color transfer when abrading, as well as the improved compatibility between coats, which reduces chipping and peeling. Important tips. Application of tinted finishes can be challenging. Therefore, prior to attempting on a real job site, it's strongly recommended you work on a test floor to become familiar with your application method. This will help ensure product satisfaction and prevent potential job site issues. Always use new applicators. The ratio of stain to finish is highly dependent on the desired color and look. It is important to abrade the sealer coat prior to applying tinted finish. Abrade the sealer so that the sealer coat is not shiny. It needs to be dull to achieve a proper bond. Turns and feathering out will show if not done properly. Avoid making turns when possible by going with the grain and pulling off onto masking material. Do not apply more than 2 water-based products in a single day. If you are interested in basic coatings, Hypertone stains, and all the ways they can be used, we are here to help. You can find more detailed application instructions on our website. Just go to the Hypertone Stains product page and click the Hypertone Stains Technical Bulletin in the Resources section. Or contact us directly at 1-800-441-1934, and we can put you in touch with a basic coatings product expert to help you with any questions about our system.
So that's the video just to kind of introduce what we're going to be going over in our training class in Bowling Green. All the processes that you saw, the video was taken in our training facility. We'll start out with a bare floor right behind Jim there, or Robert McNamara in this little caption, but that's Jim. So that we'll start out with a sanded floor and do all the processes that you just saw in the video. Tinting finish, staining with the Hypertone, tint with the Hypertone, and game lines with Hypertone. So we'll go over all those different things. So we have a couple other slides.
Brand new fresh maple, you might add.
Oh, good. So a little bit more about the class. Again, the class is March 23rd through the 25th. You need to come up on the 22nd, I believe, because it starts bright and shiny at 9 a.m. It's located in our facility in Bowling Green. It's actually the Betco facility, our parent company. We stay right down the road in the Hilton Garden Inn. They feed you, and it includes your hotel meals and all the materials and everything that you need. We also offer a discount on product when you complete the class to recoup your $399. So it's 40% off product and 20% off equipment. And you receive certification, all those good things from Basic Coatings. The graphic that we're going to do, and this is actually up in the left-hand corner, the lane up there, right up in this area right here. That's going to be the graphic that we do in the lane on the floor. And we'll go over cleaning and maintenance and some of the other things while we're there. And in just a little bit, we'll open this up to some questions. We've got a couple more slides. This is just showing our other training events that we have. We do a couple in conjunction with NWFA, 3 this year actually. that aren't so much geared towards sport. We also have a couple product knowledge for people, so they're complete full line product training on all our products. And then we have to throw in our Floor of the Year, Floor of the Month contest. So every month we're going to have this was a real successful program in 2020, so we carried it into 2021. The flyer here actually shows the residential and the sport Floor of the Year winners. The prizes this year are going to be the Primatech nailer and the custom taping machine. And it's real simple to order or to enter the contest. All you have to do is log into Instagram and use hashtag Wood4Proud and post your pictures, and hopefully you'll be the winner one month. The monthly prize is $250 in credit for basic coatings materials on both the sport Floor of the Month and the residential commercial sport floor or Floor of the Month. And you can find these at basiccoatings.com/2021 Floor of the Year to get this, or contact any of the sales reps or Jim or myself.
Yeah, well, in addition to that, any of the monthly and yearly winners going forward will be featured on our floor gallery. We're building a new floor gallery on our website too. So a lot of bragging rights for any projects that you want to post using Basic Coatings products.
So we'll open it up to some questions now.
Let's see what we have here. Just a couple here, Will. How well does the Hypertone Stains work on maple, whereas many traditional wood floor stains look blotchy? How does Hypertone look on a maple gym floor?
So that's really one of the things that sets the Hypertone stain apart from other products, is its ability to, it's got a different kind of pigment in it that has good color saturation. So maple doesn't dry blotchy, and it also works real well on exotics and other products too that are hard to stain. So just generally on hard to stain species, Hypertones should be your go-to stain.
And what's the benefit, excuse me, of using Hypertones as a tint coat?
So there's several benefits. We kind of started out with some people that did portable sports floors. And the idea was that if you didn't, they kind of avoided staining a floor. And if you don't stain a floor to get the look that everybody wants, you can actually get more sandings out of the floor. The stain, and even paint in some cases, tends to penetrate a little more and becomes, you have to sand more aggressively and take more material away. So it could actually extend the life of the floor. With tinting, you're getting the same basic look as staining the floor, but it's all on top of a sealer. So it's much easier to sand off and redo the floor. There's some cost savings too. And even with paint, a pint of the Hypertone stain and a gallon of finish will go a lot farther than a gallon of good quality sport paint and cost you a lot less money.
Right. All right. RM from Ohio is asking, if you water pop, how soon can you get on that floor? So
when you water pop, that's one of the other real attributes to the Hypertone stain. Since it's a got a water component in it, it's not as sensitive to moisture. So as soon as the floor appears dry, or even if there's some wet looking spots, as long as there's not puddles, you can start staining. It's great too if you sweat, and it's hot in the summertime and you have a little sweat or drip on the floor, you can fix that up too. So it's much more resistant to problems from water and moisture.
All right, one more question. How do we actually sign up and register for the class?
So you can contact any of your, and we can put that slide back up. I guess we can't, but you can contact Jim or myself. You can go to basiccoatings.com and go under resources and hit training, and there's a link right there to sign up for the class.
Yeah, go to the factory trainings and then click register and you can sign up right there. Let's see if there's any other questions. I think last one here. How much stain must be added to create the game lines instead of stain?
That's a little contradiction with the video that we just saw. You know, they say 10%, but that's really referring to tinting, and usually on tinting, 10% is a pretty heavy load of the stain in the finish. You'll probably have to use up close to like 20%. Some people use a little more, but to get the opaque look and not have to put too many coats, you know, at around the 20% load, you can couple coats will give you a good solid color.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I don't believe there are any other questions. So again, we want to thank you for spending time with us today. If you have any questions, like Will said, reach out, but we'd love to have you in Bowling Green next month. So with that, we'll go ahead and sign off. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.
Thanks.